And I have independent witnesses here that say that when the crash occurred, you made no attempt to stop and you continued westbound on Okeechobee. So, Jason, so at this point, I've got you as the person that was operating the motor vehicle at the time of the crash. Okay? The crash actually occurred, what would you say, almost half a mile, 3/4 of a mile back down the road. And I have independent witnesses here that say that when the crash occurred, you made no attempt to stop and you continued westbound on Okeechobee. Like you didn't even know that you were involved in a crash. And the reason that you stopped here was because a gentleman laid on his horn behind you and another gentleman got in front of you, and this is why you stopped. And that was the only reason that you stopped. So based on your driving pattern, based on your slurred speech, based on the fact that you don't recall the accident, you take medication, you don't know what kind of medication you've taken, at this point I'm going to ask you for a blood draw in order to determine if there's anything in your system which would make you an impaired driver. So I'm asking, will you consent to that blood draw?
No.
You're not going to consent to that blood draw. So because you're not going to consent to that blood draw, what we're going to do is I need you to step out of the car. At this point, based on Florida state statute, we are going to take your blood with or without your consent because you're involved in a crash that involved death.